Welcome to The Hidden Scrolls, where we focus on history, folklore, and mythology. It's one of the most well-known and enduring cryptids in North American folklore. Described as a large ape-like creature covered in dark fur, Bigfoot has been the subject of numerous sightings, stories, and investigations for centuries. While scientific evidence for its existence remains elusive, the legend persists, fueled by eyewitness accounts, blurry photographs, and mysterious footprints. This article explores the origins, characteristics, cultural significance, and modern investigations surrounding Bigfoot. Origins and history. The legend of Bigfoot is deeply rooted in the oral traditions of indigenous tribes across North America. Many Native American groups have their own versions of a large, hairy, human-like creature that roams the wilderness. For example, the Stes Isle people of British Columbia have long spoken of Sasquatch, a giant wild man who is both a protector of nature and a spirit being. This term is believed to be the origin of the modern word Sasquatch. European settlers in the 19th and early 20th centuries reported encounters with similar creatures, often describing them as wild men or mountain devils. These early accounts were often dismissed as folklore, misidentifications, or hoaxes. However, the modern Bigfoot phenomenon took shape in the mid-20th century when a series of high-profile sightings and alleged physical evidence brought the legend into the mainstream. Physical description and characteristics. Bigfoot is typically described as height between 7 to 10 feet tall, weight estimated between 500 to 1,000 pounds, appearance covered in thick fur, black, brown, reddish, or gray. Facial features. Human-like face with deep-set eyes and a prominent brow ridge. Footprints. Large tracks typically 15 to 24 inches long. Gait and movement bipedal with a smooth, long stride. Many reports also describe Bigfoot as having a strong, musky odor and producing eerie vocalizations such as howls, grunts, and wood knocks. Some researchers speculate that these creatures are nocturnal and highly elusive, which explains why clear evidence remains so difficult to obtain. Famous sightings and evidence. One of the most famous pieces of Bigfoot evidence is the Patterson-Gimlin film, captured in 1967 in Bluff Creek, California. The footage shows a large, hairy creature walking through a clearing before briefly looking back at the camera. While some experts believe the film is genuine, others argue that it is a hoax involving a person in a costume. In addition to the Patterson-Gimlin film, there have been thousands of reported Bigfoot sightings across North America, particularly in the Pacific Northwest, the Appalachian Mountains, and the Great Lakes region. Some of the most notable pieces of evidence include footprints. Large, humanoid tracks have been found in forests, swamps, and mountains. Some show dermal ridges and depth impressions that suggest a living, heavy creature. Hair samples. Mysterious hair samples have been analyzed over the years, though most turn out to belong to known animals like bears. Audio recordings, supposed Bigfoot howls and wood-knocking sounds have been recorded and analyzed by cryptozoologists. Despite these findings, mainstream science remains skeptical due to the lack of definitive physical evidence, such as bones or a captured specimen. Scientific skepticism and explanations. While Bigfoot enthusiasts argue that the creature is an undiscovered primate, the scientific community remains unconvinced. Skeptics propose several explanations for Bigfoot sightings. Misidentifications. Many reported sightings are believed to be bears, large humans, or even other animals seen under poor lighting or stressful conditions. Hoaxes. Numerous Bigfoot hoaxes have been uncovered over the years, including people creating fake footprints or dressing in costumes. Psychological factors. The power of suggestion, cultural influence, and expectation bias can lead people to believe they have seen Bigfoot when they have not. Bears walking on hind legs. Some encounters can be attributed to bears briefly walking upright, which can create an illusion of a humanoid creature. Despite these rational explanations, many remain convinced that Bigfoot exists, citing consistency across reports and the lack of evidence to fully debunk the phenomenon. Cultural impact and popularity. Bigfoot has become a major cultural icon, appearing in films, television shows, books, and advertisements. It has been featured in numerous documentaries and fictional stories, from horror films to family-friendly movies like Harry and the Hendersons, 1987. Cryptozoologists and Bigfoot enthusiasts conduct expeditions, set up motion-activated cameras, and use audio equipment to try to capture evidence of the elusive creature. There are also entire conferences and festivals dedicated to Bigfoot, such as the annual Bigfoot Festival in Willow Creek, California. Tourism has also embraced the legend, with towns across the U.S. and Canada capitalizing on the myth through museums, themed restaurants, and guided Bigfoot tours. Bigfoot in the modern age. With the rise of modern technology, including drones, thermal imaging, and DNA analysis, some researchers hope that definitive evidence will one day be found. However, despite decades of searching, no conclusive proof of Bigfoot's existence has emerged. That said, new sightings continue to surface, and public interest remains strong. Some scientists argue that if an undiscovered primate species exists, it would likely live in remote regions with dense forests, making it difficult to find. Others believe Bigfoot is purely a product of folklore and imagination. Ultimately, whether Bigfoot is real or not, its legend continues to captivate people worldwide. It serves as a reminder of our fascination with the unknown and our desire to explore the mysteries of nature. Conclusion. Bigfoot remains one of the most enduring mysteries of modern folklore. Despite a lack of definitive proof, its legend persists, with thousands of people still searching for evidence of its existence. Whether it is a surviving relic of prehistoric primates, an undiscovered species, or simply a myth fueled by hoaxes and misidentifications, Bigfoot continues to capture the imagination of many. Until science provides a clear answer, the legend of Bigfoot will remain an intriguing and mysterious part of our cultural